Another thing that I noticed, eh, and this is gonna be the moment in which you're like, well, what about your freaking mental health, bro? Um, I literally like I was driving and I stopped at a light and I looked to the left and there was this house, and it was even a decent looking home, and the garage door was open and there was this husky just laying down, in the shade, and he was just passed the fuck out. It was this, big, cute, freaking dog. And I rolled out my window, and I whistled at him or her, and I whistled a couple of times and he was just dead, like dead asleep, just like, and you know what? I was jealous of that dog. I was jealous of that dog. In a healthy way. It's not like, it wasn't jealousy by any means of like, man, a fucking hate dog. Like, I wish I was the dog. Fuck that dog. If it wasn't like that, man, it was like how simple and beautiful the life of an animal, like a dog can be, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. I guess they say that ignorance is bliss. But I think that would be an insult to animals, especially an animal like a dog, But just the simplicity and the beauty of their lives, they only live for is to love you, to be loved, to chill. They just want to chill, or they just want to like run around and have fun, or they just want to eat, and every once in a while, they want a treat and they get excited for the least, I don't know, just the small things, and and it made me think of that. Like I just saw him laying down peacefully there, just taking a nap, just chilling. And I was like, man, I want to be a dog. Oh man, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like sometimes it's like we overcomplicate our freaking lives. I don't know, man. It's like the more you go down the rabbit hole, it's like, are we really meant to live this way? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I don't think we are designed as a species to live the way that we live, you know, because I believe it prevents it prevents us from finding joy in the little things, like a dog, like a dog would do, or like a cat would do, you know. And again, this is in no way, shape, or form me looking down on the dog's intelligence whatsoever. I freaking love animals, and I believe they are way smarter than we give them credit for. And in a way, I believe that our lives should be more similar to theirs. And I'm not saying that we should be freaking, like destroying the elements and leaving the wildlife and like, hunting and like, I'm not talking about those extremes. And that's one thing with me. It's never black or white. It's always I love thinking and living within a gray area. Like I always try to stick to a gray area. So I'm not saying to just like, go back to freaking primal times. That's not what I'm saying, man. But there's gotta be this like balance between the beautiful simplicity of the life of a happy dog in the life of the average human being right now, you know, because like I said, I don't know, man, something's got to change when it comes to the economy. Something's got to change when it comes to the way we view the world, the way we view each other, the way we view ourselves, the way we act and just talk to each other, and the whole entire freaking system that we have created. Let me rephrase that. The whole entire system that we have led, a bunch of psychopaths create, is definitely not no way for us to live. Honestly, I truly feel that way. Um, and that's freaking crazy that all this just came from me seeing that dog take a nap. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I stopped on the light. I looked at him and I got happy. Like I said, I was jealous, but I just got this happiness of just thinking like, man, that's a happy dog. You know, you can feel that's a happy dog. He's living in a nice little house. His family probably loves the shit out of him. They spoiled the shit out of him. He's just there middle of the day, taking a nap. His owner might be out in the backyard, doing whatever, he's just chilling there. If somebody were to try to like go and, get in the house or harm them, he would probably like get up and defend them. And, you know, that's the thing. It's just so freaking that when you really think about it, how cool they are, like how loyal they are, how they defend you and how they, I don't know, how they find this insane amount of happiness out of the small things and just like something as simple as petting them. I just think about it, guys. Think about this for a second, dude. Think about the happiness an animal gets, you know, when you simply just like pet them, you just touch them, and they just become this like happy, this little ball of freaking happiness and hair, you know. While we humans, in the other hand, seem to, no matter what, it seems like we're never happy. It seems like we're only happy for, you know, for a moment. Like you're happy for a moment and then you move on to being stressed out, or you move on to being desperate, or you move on to being, you know, and maybe I'm projecting, maybe I'm just talking about myself. I mean, I am talking about myself to myself. But something tells me that there's a lot of people out there feeling the same exact way that I feel, you know. And I do recognize that we are not meant to always be happy. You know, we're not meant to always be happy. That's another. I guess that's part of the beauty of being human. The nuance, the array of emotions that we feel. But goddamn, I do believe that we should be happy most of the time. You know, and I truly wish that we could be. Yep. Nothing. That's all. Yeah. Question remains: is this you?